Ladies and gentlemen, greetings and welcome to a new lore chapter, the show where we go in depth in the background of our favorite subjects. I'm your host Zelrix, and today I'm gonna give you the lore and background around every Lantern Corps in the DC universe. Initially, I wanted to follow up with giving a power ring from each corp to a Marvel character, but I decided that rather than doing that, because everybody has already done it, I'm gonna give it to any character outside of the DC universe. Yes, it means that in this video you might heard about Barney Stinson and the Incredible Hulk. Isn't that wonderful? First of all, what are power rings? They are a weapon in the form of a ring given to members of their respective corpses. They are powered by the emotional spectrum, and each ring is powered by a different emotion. The wielders of the ring can create light construct, shield, and influence pretty much anything they need. The limitation of the power ring is only the imagination of the wielder. So on that note, let's start by the most well-known, the Green Lantern power ring, powered by the energy of willpower. The members of the Green Lantern Corps are intergalactic police officers and ensure the well-being of the entire universe under the mighty eyes of the Guardians. Their oath goes as follows. You know it, all with me. In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power, Green Lantern's light. So, to wield a green power ring, you need two things: the absence of fear and an untamable force of will. For those reasons, I feel that the green power ring should go to none other than good old Son Goku. Goku is a character that has enough willpower to push himself, overcoming any limitation he might have, and he's never afraid to face his opponent at max power. So I totally think he deserves the green power ring, and no, that doesn't mean he can beat Superman. Goku versus Superman, let's keep this debate clean for a future episode, shall we? Moving on, we have the opposite of the Green Lanterns, the Yellow Lantern, also called the Sinestro Corps, in honor of Sinestro, their founder and former Green Lantern. Sinestro Corps are powered by fear, but where the Green Lantern are actually powered by their own will. The Yellow Lantern grow more powerful the more they inspire fear around them. They basically use fear as a way to be more powerful and to grow their influence over the galaxy, a bit like George W. Their oath goes as follows. In blackest day, in brightest night, beware your fears made into light. Let those who try to stop what's right burn like my power, Sinestro's might. Now, if I think there is one fictional character that can inspire fear among any others, it is Lord Voldemort. You know who marked the wizarding world so hard that they are afraid to even pronounce his name. His own followers are scared the hell out of him. I personally really disagree with the ideology of Lord Voldemort, but I am forced to recognize that he would do a great Yellow Lantern, and he would certainly use the yellow power ring as it is intended to be used. Strike fear in the heart of his enemies and use the power ring to dominate the entire wizarding world. Yeah, at this point I think Harry Potter is basically screwed. Now, one of my favorite corps, the Blue Lantern Corps, powered by the energy of hope. The blue power ring basically works the same way a yellow power ring works. It's not your hope that counts, but the hopes of everyone around you. They were initially created to assist the Green Lantern winning the fight that they could not win alone, to be some kind of second tactic force when the Green Lantern Corps was not powerful enough to deal with any given threat. I really enjoyed their oath too. In fearful day, in raging night, with strong hearts full our soul ignites. When all seems lost in the war of lights, look to the stars, for hope burns bright. So now we're gonna set aside TV, movies, and comic books to focus on classical British literature. I feel that in the entirety of pop culture, if there's one person that deserves a blue power ring of hope, it's King Arthur Pendragon. Arthur, the bastard of King Uther Pendragon, who took Excalibur out of his rock and became the new Logres king, inspiring hope throughout the entirety of his kingdom. What can I say? He's the rightful heir to the throne of Camelot and definitely deserves a place among the Blue Lanterns. Now probably the most complicated corps of them all, the Orange Lantern Corps. Orange Lanterns are powered by the energy of greed. The wielder of an orange power ring is so greedy that there is only one of them, called Orange Agent, and honestly, it feels more like a joke than a real character to me. Although their oath is unknown, the accepted version among fans is What is mine, 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 mine. Not yours. But you know me, I don't like to let shit have done, so here's my version of the Orange Lantern Oath. The sky illuminates with power. Power that shall be mine. I'll get what I want and deserve, because what is mine is mine. When my foes come, I'll be sure not to let them cross the line. Taking what's mine is a mistake that will lead to your decline. Now, who deserves that ring? I feel that this is a pretty easy pick for me. From my favorite anime of all time, Full Metal Alchemist, the character of Greed. He's the personification of the deadly sin of greed, and is basically what you expect from a character that has this description. He's greedy, avaricious, he wants everything: money, women, powers. So I feel that he would be the perfect character to embody the new Orange Lantern. Moving on, we have the Indigo Tribe, powered by the energy of compassion. They basically respect and worship former Green Lantern Abin Sur, who crashed on Earth before giving his ring to Hal Jordan. Their oath goes as follows. I'm trying, but it's the last time. Tor Lorek San Bor Makamur Natromo Fan Turnek Wotur Ter Lantern Kenlo Abin Sur Tan Lek Lek Nok Foromo Sur. It's nice, I guess. I don't know, it's an alien language, what do you want me to do? Anyway, I think that Professor Charles Xavier from the Marvel Universe is all designated to receive this kind of power. Indigo Lanterns need to be compassionate, and I've never saw Charles Xavier really backed off of trying to help somebody, including Magneto, his arch nemesis, who is also his best friend. Or that time when Charles Xavier died while trying to resonate Cyclops, who was driven mad by the power of the Dark Phoenix. Read Avengers vs. X-Men, it's an excellent comic book. And now, let's turn on the hardcore mode! This is Atrocitus, Chief of the Red Lantern from Sector 666, powered by the energy of hate and anger. What can I say, some people really hate the sole concept of being a good guy. And don't forget their wonderful oath. With blood and rage of Crimson Red, ripped from the corpse, so freshly dead, together with our hellish hate, we'll burn you all, that is your fate! So for the red powering, who should get one? Of course you're thinking about the Incredible Hulk, but guess what? It's both A way too easy choice, you lazy badass, B, well, it's actually the worst possible choice when you think about it. Seriously, yes, the Red Lantern grow more powerful with their anger, a feat that A, Hulk already has, and B, Hulk needs to calm down sometimes, and he's actually a good guy. A Red Lantern ring is connected directly to the wielder's heart. If they remove the ring, the heart stops beating. We need somebody who embraces their anger, not somebody who tries to control it. Here's my choice for the red power ring, Gordon Ramsay. He's always insulting everybody, getting his tempered, and I know he's just a character, but just kidding, I wanted to see your reaction. Here's my actual pick. I feel that Kylo Ren from the Star Wars universe would do great with this powering, and I know that Star Wars is one of the subjects that really ignites some burning passion, so if you disagree with me, politely indicate it in the comments, and I will value your opinion as much as mine. On that note, many Sith use anger as a weapon, but Kylo Ren is one of the few Sith that really embrace it and let it explode, a flaw that leads to his defeat at the end of The Force Awakens. But with the red power ring, this flaw would turn into a pretty decent advantage, and it would even give him the ability to kill Palpatine in my opinion. And now the Star Sapphire Corps, also called the Violet Lantern, powered by the power of love. Please insert Back to the Future jokes in the comments. Their oath goes, for hearts long lost and full of fright, for those alone in blackest night, accept our ring and join our fight. Love conquers all with violet lights. That's totally creepy. Their logic is basically loving people to death. It is pretty obvious to me that this ring has to go to somebody who shares love around them, and none other do that better than Mabel Pines from Gravity Falls. Look at her, she's the embodiment of love, she's the most popular character, everybody loves Mabel, and Mabel loves everybody, except Gideon. Now moving on to the Black Lanterns, powered by the energy of death. They're also the main antagonist from my favorite comic book from DC Comics, Blackest Night. Read it, it's an absolute masterpiece. And now, their terrifying oath. The blackest night falls from the skies. Darkness grows as all light dies. We crave your hearts and your demise. By my black hand, the dead shall rise. And I feel that in all of pop culture, no one deserves a black ring more than the Night King from Game of Thrones. The guy basically leads an army of death. What more do you want? Now the most powerful ring of them all, my personal favorite, the White Lanterns. They are powered by the energy of life, but they can also use any other emotion in the spectrum. Their oath is unknown, but looking through the internet I found this one that is my favorite of them all. In brightest day, in brightest night, let my ring shine the brightest light. When the evil come, I will join the fight. The power of the White Lantern is the strongest might. To hold the ring, we need somebody that is A. emotionally capable and B. very powerful. I feel that Avatar Korra deserves this ring. Because the Avatar is half spirit with Rava, spirit of light. Once again, I feel that any Avatar could qualify to wield this ring, but Korra is the one that is truly worthy to me. Anyway guys, tell me in the comment section what ring should go to what pop culture character and we're gonna discuss about it. Then subscribe and activate the bell to be notified when a new video comes up. Go on my Instagram and follow me to support my artwork. Then share this video with all your friends. And as always, thanks for watching.